Swastiastu. Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Miss Wira. Today we would like to make a video for our final exam, and the title of our conversation is the Tourist and Local Guide at Tirta Empul. So, before we start the conversation, let's us introduce ourselves first. Start for me. My name is Nimade Rasmini as a local guide, and my friends.
I am Doi Hanggarini as an interpreter here.
And I'm Melissa as a tourist here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Melissa and Dia. Without any further ado, let's start our conversation. All right. One sunny morning, a tourist named Melissa visited Tirta Empul Temple in Gianyar, Bali. It was her first time visiting the temple. She wanted to learn more about the history of Tirta Empul, the purification ritual, Balinese culture, and transportation around the area. However, she did not speak Indonesian and felt confused about how to communicate with local people. While looking around the entrance area, she met Dia, a local woman who could speak English, and Melissa politely asked for help, and Dia agreed to become her interpreter. Together, they met Rasmini, a local guide at Tirta Empul, who was willing to answer Melissa's question.
Excuse me. Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Sorry to bother you. Can I ask something?
Of course, what happened?
Do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
Oh, thank goodness. I've been trying to find someone who speaks English.
Oh, really? Are you having some difficulties?
A little bit. I'm visiting Tirta Empul for the first time and I don't speak Indonesian.
Oh, I understand. Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Oh, wow, that's quite far. Is this your first time in Bali?
Yes, it is.
How do you like Bali so far?
I love it. The people are friendly and also the scenery was beautiful.
I'm happy to hear that. Have you visited many places already?
Yes, I've been to Ubud, Kuta, and also Tanah Lot.
Oh, wow, those are wonderful places. Which one do you like the most?
I think Ubud because it's peaceful and surrounded by nature.
Oh, I do agree with you. Ubud is one of my favorite places too.
Actually, I'm a solo traveler.
Really? Oh, you are so brave.
Thank you. But traveling alone is exciting, but sometimes communication becomes a challenge.
Hmm, yeah, I can imagine that.
That's why I wanted to ask you for your help.
Sure. How can I help you?
I would like to learn more about this temple and Balinese culture. Would you be willing to help me to communicate with local people?
Of course, Melissa. I'd be happy to help you as your interpreter today.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. By the way, what made you interested in visiting the temple?
Many people recommend it to me. So they say it is one of the most important temples in Bali.
Yeah, that's true. It is so famous for its holy spring water and also purification ritual.
That sounds fascinating.
Melissa, would you like to talk to a local guide? She can explain everything in more detail.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Okay, perfect. I know someone who can help us.
And then Dia and Melissa walked toward Rasmini as a local guide.
Bu, selamat pagi Bu Rasmini.
Halo, selamat pagi Dia.
Bu, bagaimana kabarnya hari ini Bu?
Sangat baik, terima kasih. Bagaimana denganmu?
Saya juga baik Bu. Oh ya Bu, saya ingin memperkenalkan seorang nih.
Ya, silakan Dia.
Jadi Bu, ini namanya Melissa. Nah, dia itu wisatawan dari Australia yang sedang berkunjung ke Tirtempul untuk pertama kalinya Bu.
Hmm, Wah, selamat datang di Tirta Empul, Miss Melissa.
Okay, Melissa, she says that welcome to Tirtempul.
Thank you very much, Miss Lasmini.
Bu, gini, Melissa ingin mengetahui lebih banyak tentang Tirtempul dan budaya Bali. Nah, apakah Ibu bersedia mungkin untuk membantu dia menjawab beberapa pertanyaannya?
Ya, tentu saja dengan senang hati jika saya mengetahui jawabannya.
Okay. Melissa, she said that she would be happy to help you and also answer your question if she knows about the answer. Later on, I will take a note for your question and also her answer to avoid the mistranslating, ya.
Alright. Actually, I'm curious about the history of Tirta Empul. Could you tell me about the history of Tirta Empul and why is it important?
Bu, jadi pertama Melissa itu sangat tertarik tentang sejarah dari Tirta Empul. Katanya dia mau bertanya atau mengetahui tentang sejarah Tirta Empul dan juga mengapa sih tempat ini tuh sangat penting, Bu.
Hmm, jadi, Nona Melisa, Pura Tirta Empul itu dibangun sekitar tahun 962 Masehi pada masa dinasti Warmadewa. Dan juga tempat ini terkenal karena mata air sucinya yang digunakan untuk ritual penyucian diri.
Melissa, Ms. Rasmini said that Tirta Empul was built around 960 to 8 during the Warmadewa dynasty, and it is famous for its holy spring water used for purification rituals.
Wow, that's more than 1,000 years old.
Yes, it has great historical and spiritual value.
Hmm. In the purification, I can see many people entering the water. So what are they doing?
Bu, jadi Melissa bertanya, dia melihat ada banyak sekali orang yang memasuki kolam air itu. Jadi dia bertanya, apa yang mereka lakukan di sana?
Oke, jadi Nona Melisa, mereka sedang melakukan ritual penyucian diri atau membersihkan diri yang kami sebut di Bali dengan melukat untuk membersihkan diri secara spiritual dan juga menyucikan diri.
Okay. So Melissa, she said that they are performing a purification ritual called Melukat here in Bali. The function is to cleanse themselves spiritually.
I see. Can tourists participate in the ritual?
Bu, kalau misalnya wisatawan itu apakah boleh ya mengikuti ritual tersebut juga?
Tentu saja boleh, Nona Melisa, selama wisatawan tersebut mengikuti aturan yang berlaku dan tidak melanggar aturan yang berada di Pura Tirta Empul ini.
So Melissa, yes, of course, that the tourists can participate as long as they follow the rules and don't bend with the rules exist.
That's very interesting. By the way, what rules should visitor follow?
Bu, jadi apa saja sih aturan yang harus dipatuhi sama pengunjung di sini?
Baik, Nona Melisa, jika wisatawan atau pengunjung ingin melukat di Pura Tirta Ampul ini, mereka harus memakai sarung atau yang kami sebut di Bali yaitu dengan kamen dan juga selendang, serta harus menjaga kesopanan selama berada di area pura.
So Melissa, if the visitor want to do purification, the visitor must wear a sarong and a sas and behave respectfully inside the temple area.
Are there places tourists cannot enter?
Bu, apakah ada tempat yang tidak boleh dimasuki oleh wisatawan ya?
Ada beberapa area suci yang khusus diperuntukkan untuk umat Hindu yang sedang beribadah dan tidak boleh dimasuki oleh wisatawan asing.
Okay, Melissa. So yes, there are some secret areas reserved for worshippers only, so the tourists cannot enter the place or the area.
By the way, actually, before I already like walking around in the street and I often see small offering on the street. So what are they?
Oke. Bu, sebelumnya Melissa sempat jalan-jalan sekeliling sini, kemudian dia melihat sesajen. Nah, di jalan kira-kira apa itu, Bu? Bagaimana cara saya menjelaskannya?
Oke, jadi Melissa, sesajen itu yang di jalan itu disebut dengan canang sari. Jadi sesajen itu tersebut merupakan ungkapan rasa syukur kami sebagai umat Hindu kepada Tuhan. Jadi kami mengaturkan sesajen atau sanang sari di jalan atau di pura untuk mengungkapkan rasa syukur kami.
Alright, Melissa. So the point is, those offering that you see on the street, they are called canang sari, and they are daily offerings for Hindu people made to express gratitude to God.
I see. That's beautiful. Could you tell me about important ceremonies in Bali?
Bu, bisakah mungkin dijelaskan atau disebutkan beberapa upacara penting yang ada di Bali ya?
Jadi sebenarnya kami umat Hindu di Bali memiliki banyak upacara penting, tetapi salah satunya yaitu seperti ada galungan, kuningan, ngaben, dan juga nyepi atau sering disebut dengan eh, hari ketenangan atau nyepi seperti itu, Melisa.
Okay. Melissa, Miss Asmini has stated that there are so many ceremonies in Bali, but some the most important ceremonies that she mentioned, such as Galungan, Kuningan, Ngaben, and also Nyepi. Nyepi is calm day or silent day we know here in Bali.
Ngaben, yeah. I have heard about Ngaben before.
Bu, katanya Melissa pernah dengar tentang Ngaben sebelumnya.
Oke, jadi Nona Melisa, ngaben itu adalah upacara kremasi dalam tradisi umat Hindu untuk orang yang sudah meninggal. Jadi orang yang sudah meninggal itu akan dikremasi dan kremasi tersebut disebut dengan ngaben. Seperti itu.
So Melissa, Miss Asmini said that Ngaben is one of the cremation ceremony in Bali, or for Balinese Hindu tradition, for those people who die, then they will do Ngaben ceremony.
I see. I want to ask about the food. Do you have recommend or what traditional food should I try while I'm in Bali?
Bu, Rasmini, ini Melissa ini nanya, katanya apa ya kira-kira makanan yang bisa dicoba atau makanan tradisional apa yang sebaiknya dicoba oleh wisatawan saat mereka sedang berada di Bali?
Baik Melissa, sebenarnya di Bali ini ada banyak makanan tradisional yang enak-enak, tetapi saya sarankan Anda harus mencoba seperti ayam betutu, sate lilit, lawar, dan juga babi guling. Itu adalah makanan khas Bali yang paling populer, yang paling banyak disukai oleh wisatawan.
Okay, Melissa, she said that actually there are so many delicious food here in Bali, but Miss Rasmini recommend to you to try like ayam betutu, sate lilit, lawar, and also babi gulai.
Wow, I would love to try them. After visiting Tirta Empul, I would like to go to Ubud. So, how can I get there?
Bu Melisa nanya, setelah dari Tirta Empul ini dia katanya mau mengunjungi atau mau pergi ke Ubud. Nah, dari Tirta Empul kira-kira bagaimana ya caranya menuju Ubud?
Oke, jadi Nona Melisa, setelah Anda setelah Anda dari Tirta Ampul ini, jika Anda ingin pergi ke Ubud, Anda bisa menggunakan seperti kendaraan sewa atau juga taksi, dan ada juga transportasi online yang bisa Anda temukan di internet seperti itu. Karena di Bali ada banyak sekali jenis transportation.
Okay, Melissa. So if you want to go to Ubud, there are actually so many recommendations from Miss Rasmini. If you want to go to Ubud from here, from Tempat Siring, you can use a taxi or rental vehicle or online transportation service because there are so many vehicle or transportation that you can book or order.
Are there any other place nearby that you recommend?
Bu, apakah ada tempat wisata lain ya yang bisa direkomendasikan?
Baik, Nona Melisa, sebenarnya ada banyak tempat wisatawan di Bali, tetapi saya sarankan Anda harus mengunjungi Istana Tampak Siring dan Tegalalang Rice Terrace karena itu adalah salah satu tempat populer di Bali.
Melissa, Jasmine say that there are so many tourism destinations that you can visit, but she recommend some places such as Tampak Siring, Palace, and also Tegalalang Rice Terrace because those are the most famous tourism destination that you can visit.
All right, thank you very much for your time and all the information today.
Oke Bu, jadi Melissa bilang terima kasih banyak atas informasinya yang telah Ibu berikan hari ini.
Sama-sama Nona Melisa, dan saya senang bisa membantu Anda.
Okay, Melissa, so she said that she is happy to help you today.
Yeah, and I learned so many new things today.
Bu Melissa bilang dia bahwa hari ini dia belajar banyak baru hari ini.
Oke, terima kasih Nona Melisa. Saya senang mendengarnya. Semoga kunjungan Anda menyenangkan.
Okay, Melissa, Miss Rasmini say that thank you so much also, and she hope that you enjoy your visit.
All right, thank you so much, Miss Lasmini and also Miss Tia, and see you everyone.
Okay, see you, Melissa. See you, Miss
See you,
Rasmini.
Melissa. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, everyone. So that's all about our conversation about tourists and local guide at Tirta Ampul. So thank you for your attention and listening for our conversation. And we close with Paramasanti. Om Santi,
Santi.
Santi, Santi, Om.